Oh hi there, I'm about to take this luxury plug-in hybrid SUV out for a drive. It's made by Porsche. Porsche doesn't make a plug-in hybrid SUV, do they? Apparently they do. The biggest question that always surrounds the Cayenne is it sporty? Porsche has answered that question time and time again with the Turbo S and even the GTS model that aren't just faster than most SUVs on the road, but even quicker than some sports cars. But we are talking about a 6-cylinder plug-in hybrid Cayenne here. Now when I think of plug-in hybrid, the first thing that comes to mind is the Prius plug-in or the Ford C-Max. Both are incredibly efficient, but they're also horribly dull to drive. But other plugins include the McLaren P1 and Porsche's own supercar, the 918 Spider. Now, the Cayenne's not a supercar, but it does use the 918's technology as inspiration, and it lets everybody know that this is a hybrid with acid green calipers, gauge needles, and the badges on the outside. The E-Hybrid uses a 3-liter supercharged V6 engine paired to a 70-kilowatt electric motor. The total output for these two power plants is 416 horsepower and 435 pound-feet of torque. Even with an extra 600 pounds of weight to carry around compared to the base Cayenne, the 5,100-pound E-Hybrid can rocket from 0 to 60 in just 5.4 seconds. A lot of this has to do with the double whammy of torque from the supercharged engine and the electric motor. Stab the throttle from a dead stop, and the Cayenne explodes forward with unsuspecting force. Unlike a lot of plug-in hybrids, the Cayenne uses a conventional 8-speed automatic and permanent all-wheel drive. Porsche makes some of the best paddle shifters in the business, and even in the E-Hybrid, they're fun to use. The new Cayenne S E-Hybrid comes with a lithium-ion battery that is 10 times more powerful than the old Cayenne Hybrid's battery. The electric motor is also twice as powerful and can propel the Cayenne to 78 miles per hour on electric power only, at which point the speed is limited. And need more power? At any point you can push the throttle all the way down and it will engage the gasoline engine that fires right up. When driving on electric-only power, the pedal gives you some resistance, so you know the exact point that if you give any more pressure, the gasoline engine will kick in. It's actually pretty fantastic because it's really easy to use and gives you a defined point not to go past to keep it on electric only. And when you're in electric only, there's more than enough power to get this Cayenne all the way up to highway speeds. Like the Panamera, the Cayenne E-Hybrid has an e-charge mode that allows you to recharge the battery using the gasoline engine while driving. Even if you don't select e-charge, the battery will still get trickle charged by the gas engine, especially at freeway speeds, and this will give you some all-electric range to use later. Alright, this is a hybrid, so let's talk efficiency. The Cayenne is officially rated at 47 miles per gallon equivalent, or 22 miles per gallon average when using just the gasoline engine. During my time with the car, using a mix of charge, city, and freeway driving, I've averaged 28.3 miles per gallon. Not bad for an SUV that weighs over 5,000 pounds. When fully charged, I've seen on average about 13 miles of all-electric range before the battery gets depleted. Instead of a redundant secondary speedometer gauge, the E-Hybrid comes with a power gauge that shows you how much charge is being sent to the SUV's battery, or what percentage of the engine's power is being used. If 100% engine power isn't enough, you can go into an area appropriately called boost that kicks in the electric motor for little assistance. Now I say it's appropriately called boost because it feels a bit like when a turbo builds up and it just kind of pushes you forward with a little extra grunt. Being a Porsche, some level of sportiness should be expected in this vehicle even if it is a plug-in hybrid SUV. Steering feel, something most SUVs lack or don't even care about, is present in here and is actually pretty good. But the overall responses of the SUV are a bit delayed and I can always feel its immense weight. This is by no means the sportiest Cayenne, but it's still respectable for an SUV, especially a plug-in one. Keep the engine in the high RPMs and the whole vehicle comes alive in a surprising way. Even with the base steel spring suspension, there is quite a noticeable difference between the Comfort and Sport Plus settings. Put it in Comfort and bumps are swallowed up pretty good and the steering becomes a bit more numb. One nuance I have found with this is when it's running in pure electric mode, it's not dead quiet like a lot of EVs. You can always hear noise from various cooling fans and the transmission. Of course, the Cayenne S E-Hybrid comes with all the luxuries you should expect in an SUV costing over $80,000. It's not the quickest SUV on the road, but it's not intended to be. The E-Hybrid is more of a technological showcase from Porsche that shows how performance, luxury, and efficiency can all come together in a single package. Even with a few flaws, the Cayenne E-Hybrid is still a well put together SUV for those who want it all.